Famous international Roy Bull. Who's going to win it?
I think Ray Price from Parramatta. I'd like to have my money on him, Rex. I think he's been very consistent this year and playing.
Who's your pick?
Well, I'm a Ray Price man forever, and I'm not going with the critics as far as they're concerned about Ray's been a bit offside of the referees. I'm going to stick with Ray Price, and I wish him all the best because he's such a great example to younger footballers.
There's no way in the world I'll win this medal.
You don't think so? Why?
Well, I just play, I suppose, in a way with too much aggression in my game, and I tread on too many toes.
Even the Rugby League publicity man, Bill Morty's allowed to have an opinion. Bill?
I'd go for Ray Price.
Well, that was short and sweet.
Well, I think it's a top field, and I think Price has had the most outstanding year that I can recall. He's got a lot of stiff opposition. Kevin Hastings from Eastern Suburbs, Greg Mangle from Canterbury, but I still think Price will win his second medal tonight.
And racing rider Ken Callender. Who's your pick?
Well, I'm a Ray Price man forever, and I'm not going with the critics as far as they're concerned about Ray's been a bit offside of the referees. I'm going to stick with Ray Price, and I wish him all the best because he's such a great example to younger footballers.
There's no way in the world I'll win this medal.
You don't think so? Why?
Well, I just play, I suppose, in a way with too much aggression in my game, and I tread on too many toes.
Even the Rugby League publicity man, Bill Morty's allowed to have an opinion. Bill?
I'd go for Ray Price.
Well, that was short and sweet.
Well, I think it's a top field, and I think Price has had the most outstanding year that I can recall. He's got a lot of stiff opposition. Kevin Hastings from Eastern Suburbs, Greg Mangle from Canterbury, but I still think Price will win his second medal tonight.
And racing rider Ken Callender.
We're a better team than Manly, for one. We've beaten them 3 times. You know, the 4th time will prove it. And also, I think, individually, man for man, we're a much better team. And I think I'd rather be in Parramatta than Manly's team.
Back it comes now, and out to Colt. Peared. And onto Hilditch. And now it's Price. And Price is close. Pulled down only a metre or so off the line. Parramatta almost in. Price to play it back now, and he's played it forward and dived in. It's a try! A try by Ray Price from a forward, play the ball.
Ray Price has got the Eastern Suburbs players napping.
Away to Reddy. One-handed pass out to Price. He's got support. He chops back inside. Going strongly. He's in for a try! An incredible try!
Hey, come on, Sydney Sun is where the action is. Yeah, come on, the sun is where the action is.
He's over. No Price. Rodonic through.
This league season is going to see real action on the field.
You're not kidding, Tommy.
There sure is going to be some real action this season, and to follow it, you just have to read the Sun.
It's 10 cents easy.
Where the action is.
Rod Morris unload to Paponis. Rodonicus probing for a gap. Got a pass away. It's gone to ground. Paponis has it. It's out to Thompson. Lovely pass to Edie. He's got room to move. He's going in. I think he may well score. He gets a pass away. It's half volleyed magnificently by Price. Oh, what a half volley. He's seen precious little of it out on the right there. Price right through. Oh, yes, that's a solo effort, and what a beauty.
Could have left the substitutes on there as well.
Won by Australia. Price and Rodonicus at the scrum base. Price will score. Ray Price scoring for Australia. Right. Thompson, this man on the left. Edie's coming up. That's Price. Price's second try. He's had a brilliant match, Price.
What a wonderful pass from Alan Thompson, though.
The Electronic Sales and Rentals, Sanyo, man of the match, Ray Price, and congratulations.
Thanks, Robert.
How's that taste?
Oh, very good after the game.
You normally drink milk.
Oh, they haven't got any. KB will do.
Not a bad drop. Ray, it was a great win to Australia, but congratulations more on a personal basis. You've had a tremendous match in defence and attack.
Well, I was really looking forward to having a big running game tonight, and they just kept trying to tackle me high, so I just kept ducking.
Did you know you were going well, Ray?
Well, the team was going well. We were winning. There was plenty of talk out there, so that's all I was worried about.
Ray, it must be quite a thrill to play amongst a team of players that are all just so classy.
Well, we worked up a terrific spirit last year overseas, and that's mainly what happened out there. You know, we just carried on from the Ashes. We went over there to win them last year, and we're going to win them out here this year.
But what about Great Britain, Ray? They looked bad, in a word.
Well, you know, they haven't had many hard games. I'd say the second test is going to be a lot different than that one.
Yes.
You know, you can forget about that one. The second test is going to be completely different.
All right, mate, we'll get back to a Toots KB Coal Gold, and you're now going to receive a Sanyo video cassette recorder with the compliments of that company and Electronic Sales and Rentals, and I know you've been trying to win one for a little bit of time now.
Yeah, I'd like one. I know a couple of people who'd like one, but thanks very much.
Well, you can't see this particular commercial, but you at home can, as Joe Hasham tells you.
Thompson, Young, Price picked up nicely, around one, around a second, taken to ground. Playing it back to George Paponis. This is Craig Young. Young, a good run by the St George prop, and galloping away is Ray Price, and Price scores Australia's second try.
Man of the match has really cleaned up in the series. Ray Price, the Parramatta captain, has won from General, the colour television. And Ray, congratulations, a magnificent effort.
Thanks very much, Ray.
It's been a very profitable day. You won the Toots KB Man of the Match, 300, now the General colour television.
Oh, they're just all bonuses. I think the main thing, we got the 3-block test series. That's all we were after, you know. The others are just by the by, you know.
Ray, tell me, was that the hardest of the 3 tests?
Well, yeah, the Englishmen seem to have a lot more in their tackling this time. Plus, I think the centre being so sloppy and slippery, it sort of brought us down a couple of pegs and made it a lot easier for them. But it was very hard, and this time we had the full 80 minutes instead of last test. It was only 40 minutes of concentration.
Ray, again, congratulations. Kevin Humphries.
New South Wales attacks coming to nothing with bad handling. Great break by Cronin. And a pass has gone astray. Queensland have lost it. New South Wales with win. Out to Anderson. Anderson up from the outside. Back inside to Price. Price is in. It's a try. Great backing up. Quick response there by George Paponis. He's only 10 metres out. Gets up and plays it quickly. Rodonigas through the dummy. Out to Cronin. It's a piece of cake for Price. Beautiful pass from Cronin.
Was the key player to my mind is Les Boyd. He looks particularly keen.
Price, 30-metre run. And the support not there in time. Stephen Edge is the dummy half. It's out through Mackenzie to Kenny to Cronin. And now it's with Ray Price. They must score the Eels. Neil Hunt puts it down. Comes up and taps it. Cronin, though, is going to slice it across the goal mouth. There they go. He's got it, Price, and got it down, I think. I think it's a try. Yes. Copybook stuff for Cronin and Price. 2 metres away, that's the 4th tackle. Bad mistake by Gary Jack, who's seen the Tigers defending instead of attacking. A try to Ray Price. Well, what in the name of goodness was Balmain? Anyway, because Sterling was taken late, but Ray Price played the whistle like a good footballer should. Dummy half position. That kick by Sterling sat up. It won't go dead in goal. Jack has to hurry, and Ray Price has come from nowhere to cut Gary.
Awesome display by Parramatta here at the Belmore Sports Ground. Our man of the match amongst a host of good players is the Eels captain, Ray Price. Congratulations, Ray. During the week you said that Parramatta would never play as badly again as they did against Eastern Suburbs. Was that your answer to your critics?
No, that was the answer. Firstly, thanks very much for the award. You've made my young bloke very happy. Yeah, well, what happened last week, the only thing we could do is put it behind us. It was no use worrying about it. It happened. You've got to get back on with it. And I don't think you'll ever see a Parramatta side ever get 10 points in front and let it whittle away.
How big a part did Parramatta's big match experience and Balmain's inexperience play in today's result?
Well, mate, I think we can thank a lot of the critics, the so-called critics that think they know rugby league. All through the week, all they've done is bagged and ridiculed and criticised our forwards, our backs. Crow and myself, we're too old, we're over the hill. Mate,
I hope they do it every week.
Well, once again, for taking today's Man of the Match award, you'll receive from NEC the Game Ball trophy and also a cheque for $500.
I'd like to thank Channel 10 and NEC. Thanks very much.
No, this is Chisholm. I'm sorry, I got myself out of sequence. And this is a hip throw. A Cumberland throw by Ray Price. Legal if the hands of the...
Thank you, Ray. Nominations for Lock of the Year from Eastern Suburbs, Kevin Hastings. From Parramatta, Ray Price. From Balmain, Wayne Pearce. And from South Sydney, Michael Carberry.
And the winner?
And the winner is Ray Price.
To Brett Kenny. Kenny gets his pass away. Ray Price will score. And there's the chip, sending Kenny through with Rebo. And I think Ray Price has got the ball and scored. Ray Price has grounded, and it's a 4-pointer for Parramatta. And here's Jerd. Oh, good. Oh, back into Price, and Price is in. Marvellous. A set piece of play from the Eels has worked to perfection for them.
Well, there it is, the lock forward of the year, Ray Price, the $1,000 from Arthur Beetson, and from Kelly Gasnier, the lock forward statuette, and in fact, our gold Dally winner from 1982. It's been a long year with the tour, the new rules, etc. But heavy workloads don't seem to worry you all that much. Has it been an unreasonable burden, do you believe, Ray?
Oh, no, I had a rest later on.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. We won't talk too much about that. You're one of the very few full-time league players, Ray, with talk about substantial player payment cuts. Would it be a futile exercise to expect players to continue in that vein?
Yeah, I'd like to see him sort of involve a couple of big businessmen or something like that. We need more backing. I think it's unfair for the players to take a cut. We have at Parramatta and so several other clubs. You know, it'd be nice to see bigger sponsors come into it.
You've got a big hurdle on Sunday and then maybe 3 grand finals. What are you feeling?
Well, I think Canterbury got something to say about that, but we'll go into the game hopefully very confident. We're a little bit below in form, but we also were this time last year. If you remember, we got a little bit of a hiding off Manly, and then we came out against Eastern Suburbs and went on to bigger and better things, and I can't see why we can't do it again this year.
Seems like the Parramatta entourage is reminding us of what happened last year at this time, as Michael Cronin did. And now, Ray, congratulations on being our lock forward of 1983.
Thanks very much.
Ray Price. Nominations now.